Good evening, friends. So we have almost 25 plus here, and I am expecting more to join. But since we are almost 8 minutes past the starting time, so I see that we have people here with different backgrounds based on the feedback that I got from my team, the registrations and all. We have engineers, students, some AI people, few marketing guys, and some completely novice to all these digital marketing or AI part. So I think for irrespective of your background, your experience level, or your expertise with the digital marketing tools or the marketing concepts per se, or the AI part, it should be a very good learning session for each one of you here. The next 45 minutes to 1 hour, it will be very valuable. You'll be able to pick up a lot of things and carry home for the rest of your few months in your career or even beyond that. Okay. So hope you got the topic in our for the webinar as part of your registration. So it's AI and marketing, to be specific, the digital marketing part, what all ways that AI can help you in digital marketing or in your daily life or in any other aspects. Okay, so that's the main agenda. And for that, we have one, we were really very fortunate and privileged to have a guest speaker by name Yash, and he is 5 plus. He has spent almost 5 plus years in digital marketing, specifically with AI is his forte, his specific expertise, how he has used it, how he has grown from very zero background to a 30 plus thousand 30K followers on the social media. He has almost 100 million reach on the content. He has consulted with many unicorn startups, many startups that he has helped market during his experience. And it's very fortunate for us that he is there on this panel to speak about this AI and digital marketing. Okay, so I'll talk more about him maybe after a little session. He may take a 2-3 minutes to set up his presentation. So meanwhile, I'll introduce you to the product owner for this docubar, the banner that you're seeing here. Okay, so it's a very amazing product that every one of you should be aware of, and you should be using it during your regular interactions with all your documents and everything. To talk more about that, I'll introduce you to and hand over to Sirisha, who is the product owner for Docubar. She will talk to you quickly about 2-3 minutes while Yash sets up his presentation. Sorry, Sirisha, over to you.
Yes, thank you. So I would request all of you guys to on the webcam so that it can be a little more interactive, or I would feel better to see more amazing faces. Because firstly, I would really want to thank all of you coming and staying with us for 1 hour for a learning session, because I love learning, and I can understand, like, all of us here present today in this webinar on Saturday, can show the interest and love for learning. With the fast paced life that we are in, and the technology that we are in, the different careers that we are in, and I believe that learning is very important, right? How many of all of you agree? So I want to see who are with me. So give a thumbs up or a heart or something. Just make some noise. Okay, Kamlesh. Nice. Yes. Meghna. Cool. Wow. Yes. Okay, I can see very different names. I don't know if you can tell. I saw somebody pirates, right? Okay, thank you. A warm welcome to all of you here to be with us. And I would promise end of the seminar that you would have wonderful takeaways, because I think no matter what, starting from a student life right now, right, from 8 years of sorry, eighth grade, probably I would say, maybe seventh to eighth grade of class. We are all on our chat GPTs and Google. Of course, Google is what my old school probably. I have used maximum in my life was Google, but now I think nobody. I can't imagine a person probably without having a chat GPT login or something, especially when they're in the technology field, right? And you all agree with me. So that's a reason we wanted, yes. So that's a reason we wanted to invite Yash for all of us. He being a digital marketing expert, we thought that those insights will be helpful for all of us. And in one, there are a lot of products in the market, but we want to today talk about one product, uh, which probably I just want to quickly share my screen. Just give me a second here. Yeah. So this is what is the app. I will run through it very quickly for you guys to understand how and why should I use this. If I came to experience digital marketing tips and techniques, what is this, right? So this will also help you in that same similar zone. So so we are from a team of DocuBath. So this is a product which helps. So our aim is to just make document management easy, because as we are talking about learning, we feel that everybody, right, we have a lot of digital marketing content today that we have to learn and understand. But what makes it easy? If it is in one place, it is, if it is just in a click of a tip of a button. So that's what we are going to get. So this tool helps you guys to organize, analyze all the number of, it can be 300 to any number of size of the document, multiple documents. So it will help you guys to organize, analyze, and gain a lot of insights from the digital documents that you have. Okay. So, and I believe that it is just not for students. The students, of course, it's very helpful because you guys have to study a lot of information, and it gets taxing sometimes. And just before some exams or revising, so this will really make a tremendous difference in your the way you're looking at your what I would say is a study plan, right? And of course, for working professionals like all of us who are in the tech, non-tech segments, non-IT segments, all of us, any entrepreneurs, digital marketers, for everybody, this would be very useful. So I'll take a 30 more seconds and I'll hand over the thing to Yash. So this is how DocuPath looks like. So just a quick overview. So what features we have here is, first and foremost, all of us. So again, I want to make some noise. So how many of all of us use WhatsApp? How many can use WhatsApp? Do we all use WhatsApp, right? Yeah. So here, please tell me if any technical glitch is there. If you guys not able to hear me, stop me anywhere you want. And you can keep posting your questions. We have a Q&A at the end. So I would take it at the end of the session. But even before you have anything, do post it in the chat window. Okay, thank you. So coming to the document, this is how it looks. So the best thing what I told is, so this is a document management system, right? You can upload any type of file here, like a JPEG to PDF to PowerPoint to Word to a TXT to a TIFF, anything, okay? And it will summarize, it will, you can answer, it's just you can chat with your buddy, okay? So that's how we have got a WhatsApp connected. So you can use this as your buddy system where you can just upload your document and quickly start conversing. So that is one of the most important feature, which I'll run through at the end for all of us to just get a hands on. So we have different sections called blog and facts, which will help you guys to understand how to use DocuBath and what is the plans that existing. So these are all, we support multi-format chat, group chatting and multi-language. It is just not in one language. You can share this chat with, so suppose I'm a student and two people, all of us do a group study, and I want to there is a textbook chapter or some thesis paper, and I am doing a research, maybe probably I would ask some 20-30 questions. I was interacting with the document. And if you want to share the document with your friends, even that you can do. So they can continue. They can also see what exactly you have done till now, and they can add more to it. Okay. We have a pricing plan, we have a free plan, and we have a plus plan, and all that we'll go through. These are the facts. Okay. Here, there's a complete help section where you can have a clear picture on how DocuBath works. And always you can send us email if you find any difficulty. Okay. So before going a bit detail,
Thanks,
let's
Sirisha, for that presentation, initial introduction. So, audience, friends, will have the more deep dive into what Sirisha wants to present. And of course, there are many other surprises for you towards the end of it. Okay,
yes,
but we'll have to wait for that till Yash presents us the main agenda, the crux of this webinar. And really, let's put all our conscience together and listen to him patiently. Over to you, Yash.
Okay. Thank you, Suresh, Risha. Thanks for inviting me and hosting me. DocuBath is an amazing tool. Recently, when you have shared me the deck, I've just gone through it and just tried to check it out. How fascinating is it? So it is not just about promoting the things, but like I really like the things. And when we were discussing about these things last month, like when we have decided to do a webinar session specifically with no upselling, only for the value. So I was like pretty thinking ki, like what is there to sell about, right? So then I've started using DocuBath, and you guys won't believe, like I'm using DocuBath like for almost a month now, like on day-to-day basis, specifically for documents and script writing and all those things. So would be deep diving into things. Thank you, DocuBath, once again, and let's start this session. So guys, hope you are ready, and guys, this would be a very one-on-one conversation. So like you guys have to like answer a lot of things, react to most of the things. So tell me, do show me some love in the reaction window. Ki, like, are you guys all aware? Like, let's start the thing or not? Tell me. Okay, okay. We have amazing people.
much
Love
love.
you.
Yes.
Nice, nice. So, guys, today we are going to talk about just so many fun things, but we would be discussing about core things, right? So, let me share my screen and quickly dive into the presentation. Okay, I'm like so much like fun and all those things. So, काफी मजा आएगा in presentation. But let's start with the thing. Just a sec. Okay, so hope guys you are seeing my screen. Yeah, maybe Suresh, you can guide me like if sometimes I'm missing out, but hope my screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it's visible. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys. So let's start this presentation. Specifically, this is not a presentation. This would be very conversational. I would be talking to you about the things which I have learned in the last few year or last few months, like which are totally evolving. We are in the world of technology. Technology is revolving in day-to-day basis, right? And today I have to share one thing with you guys, and this is very funny. This is a presentation, right? A creative aspect. Earlier, we all used to think that creativity is something which can't be replaced. AI or machines can never take creativity or creative jobs. But when AI came, when ChatGPT came, when it can do all of these things, so then we all thought, no, yeah, AI is not that far now. Like it can do anything. So would like to just give you a thing. I have made this PPT within just few seconds with the help of AI. So can you guys believe that or not? Like if yes, like obviously react something. But matlab, uh, like when I was like very young, I didn't ever thought like that AI can make anything in just few seconds. And this PPT, this presentation, this PDF is a quite example of it. So let's quickly dive into the things. So this is me, myself, Yash Verma, and I am just like you guys. Like I'm also keen for learning. I love AI, technology, content creation part. So my career has been all around consulting different people, worked with some of the amazing unicorn startups, and till now, I have built a family of like 16,000 followers on Instagram, almost like 18,000 followers on other social media platforms. And like I have worked with amazing people who are into content marketing. Matlab, you must have seen those people, those brands. So matlab, gaining the insight from all those people, I am going to today present this workshop. What we can say, matlab, like this would be more about engaging session. So like let's start with a quick thing. Can you guys see this screen? Like this screen is like having some tools. So can you guess these tools? Suresh, like can you tell like which of these tool is? Like people can also think about which tool is this. Let's just give us again. Yeah.
You want me
So
to guess?
yeah. Um, any tool
Mm,
which you think, yeah, you know.
I'll make a wild guess. The participants here will make a more intelligent guess.
Okay, then
So,
tell me about
yeah,
the third tool.
okay. So, Bard, something
Okay.
to do with chatting.
Yeah, Bard is the one. Yeah, right.
Okay. The center one is, I think, is more familiar with each and everyone here,
Yeah,
the ChatGPT.
exactly.
But the third one, sure, I didn't use it.
Okay. Can you guess? Like, it's a very famous tool for images and image creation, image generation.
Okay. Canva.
No, it's let me tell you, it's Mid Journey. So
Okay.
Mid Journey, I know, like you have seen like those AI images which is generated, all of those things, like which is like quite fascinating for all of us, right? Which has given thread to all the photographers and those kind of people who are into creative field. So guys, like these all are AI tools, right? And you know what's common in these tools? Let me tell you one thing. Before like deep diving into it, let me tell you, no matter what tools come and go, the basic principles will remain unchanged. So this is a very deep line. Okay. So what does this actually means is like like we have seen Photoshop, we have seen Premiere Pro, we have seen Creative Studio, right? There are multiple tools coming on day-to-day basis. When I have started using ChatGPT in December, like last year in the sense ki, like when it was launched in 2022 December, it was like live when I have got the access. So like that tool was something like when the AI tools are very limited, like 100 200. But when today I go to Futurepedia, then I see like almost there are like 2 lakh plus AI tools. Like can you guys guess ki, like within this just span of like 12 13 months, like the AI tool, the AI range has been gone just from here to there. So here, like I just want to give you a very small thought, but a very powerful thought, that the tools will come. Earlier we have 100 tools, now we have like 2 lakh tools, but the basic principles will never be changed. Okay, earlier like what we can say, if we are making a design principle always be same, right? So same with same logic, I'm going to today start the thing. Today I'm building a background, like because like who all are, you all are mostly students or keen for learning, and learning should come from the base part. Every time our basic principles should be very clear, because that shouldn't be like changing each and every time. Tools obviously change. Earlier we were using something, now we are using something, future we would be using something else, right? So I specifically say ki never learn tools, always go for learning technology. Why? Because like when ChatGPT came, right? So ChatGPT has set the benchmark. All of us were using ChatGPT. Later, Bard came, which is initiative by Google. Then later, like Claude came, which is like founded by ChatGPT ex employees. Right. Later, now Gemini is there. Right. So there are multiple tools like which are changing on day to day basis. But there is a common thing, common string which is connecting them all, which is prompt engineering. So this is not just like in terms of AI, but this sense is like everything. Matlab, we have to keep the basics clear, whether it's marketing, AI, technology, development, anything. We have to keep the basics clear. So in terms of like if I am doing, what we can say, if I am doing designing, right? There were Canva tools, then Photoshop, and later there are some more tools like Figma, UI, Adobe XD, and all those tools, right? But if I know basic design principles now, then my knowledge, then my art is never going anywhere. But if I have like focused only on one tool, that I know Premiere Pro for video editing, for example, right? Then later some other tool came, right? So, and my basics is not clear, that would be causing me a lot of trouble. That's why we are starting this presentation with this thing ki we have to start focusing and start learning the technology. We just don't have to rely on the tools. Tools are obviously important, but if someone knows tools, that doesn't mean he knows that particular thing, particular art. I have seen many of the people who know how to use Premiere Pro, but they don't know basic editing. It happens a lot. They don't have basic design sense. So here, like I'm presenting today, this workshop would be dedicated, this learning session would be dedicated on prompt engineering, which would be the baseline for any tools. For any tools, like you should know prompt engineering, because that's how you communicate with AI. So, what is prompt engineering? This is a very funny definition which I have think for the like funny matlab for the actual book and descriptive definition. You guys can simply dive into matlab you guys can simply dive into Google. It will give you direct like definition. But I personally think prompt engineering is like a magician's wand. You know Harry Potter, right? So basically it's a study, like what we can say, that magician's wound. And if you know some cues, you can craft anything from scratch. Matlab, technically you can do the magic, jadoo kar sakte ho aap log, right? And this is something what prompt engineering do to any AI tool, any AI model. It can give you magical results. That what we are seeing, right? So, what is and prompt anatomy? Because this would be some important thing. I know this would be quick. I would be taking more things for the Q&A. So let's quickly jump into the things. What a perfect prompt means in any terms, like whether you are using Midjourney, ChatGPT, Gemini, anything. This is a particular framework which we should use. I personally use it. And like this is not my framework. This is actual framework which is given by the documentation, the Claude documentation, Docubat documentation, ChatGPT documentation, Gemini documentation. In this documentation, these all things have been mentioned. That's why I'm like sharing it here. So first thing in any prompt you have to make is you have to assign a role. So how you can assign it? I want you to act as a content marketer, researcher, astrologer, designer, web developer, anything. You can ask him, assign a role. Okay. So this is the first thing. I am here taking example of content because we are doing marketing. So I have assigned a role. I want you to act as a content marketer. Now you have to define the task, right? You can see defining the task. So now you need to tell him the task, because you have to know like what you want, right? So define the task, that I want you to act as a content marketer, and the task is you need to mentor me for my Instagram profile. Currently, I am at 500 followers, but I want to hit 10,000 followers in 30 days. Now, give him this plan, like structure a step by step plan specifying who is my target audience should be, what topic should I make content on, and what the strategy should be around putting the content on time. Okay. Now define the goal. I want to hit a 10, I want to hit 10K followers in 30 days. And also set the expectations. Sometimes it's become difficult expectations as well. You don't have to give like those kind of expectation which is not possible. For example, like 1 million followers in 10 days or in 5 days, like that would take time. Obviously it is doable for many people, but yeah, for us like who are common audience, it is pretty tough. So we have to give right expectation. So here I have given them the expectation. I want you to build a 30 days calendar for my Instagram uploading schedule. That would be the major expectation. So let's start. So what a perfect prompt would look like? Um, a perfect prompt would look something like this. The highlighted part is something which we can replace. Like, I want you to act as a content marketer, specializing in content around latest technology and tools, which is my niche, what I usually create content on. Yeah. Other than this, you need me to mentor me for my Instagram profile. Currently, I am at 500 followers, right? In my case, I can write like 15,000 followers, and I want to hit 100K followers in next 6 months, 3 months, whatever you think, which is pretty doable for you. Okay. Next, you have to structure a step by step plan specifying me who is my target audience. For example, my target audience is specifying for students, right? What topic should I make content on, and what strategy should be putting around content on Instagram, and also build a 30 days calendar for my Instagram uploading schedule. Up now, like people have given the prompts, and this is like very copy pasting thing, but I want you guys to actually see what kind of result it has driven. Just see, each and everything has been given, the day by day schedule has been given, like each and everything, you guys can see the results. Like, this is the power of a perfect prompt. We usually search like, give me this answer, I want a content calendar for social media. Define it, give a proper prompt, you will see the results what they are giving. Now, this is a myth. People think like, are AI going to replace us? Graphic designer job has been gone. Video editor job is going. Writer has been replaced by Chat GPT. I'm listening all those things, but honestly, this won't happen because earlier, like in the career, it has not been happened, nor it is going to happen now. People used to say this when like this happened around like when computer came. At that time, like I was not like born, but I think like maybe Suresh has been seen this era. Like everyone was saying like computer aa gaye hain, like ab to naukri chali jayegi and all those things. Suresh, like have you heard of those things, maybe your parents, something like that?
Obviously. So I come from a mechanical engineering background. So when people told me, colleagues, seniors, mechanical engineer, civil engineer, गायब हो जाएंगे, it will be only software engineers who will survive in the next decade or more. Yeah, that's how it started. So now that was computer technology, software, IT. Now you have a different thing coming in, but it's I'm still there in the
Right.
industry, in the
Exactly.
same industry where people said I cannot survive.
So guys, like just see, like this is the real example. This is what happens. Technology helps us. Technology helps us to grow. And this is a statement, very clear statement. You must have read this statement. You are not going to be replaced by AI. You're gonna be replaced by a human who knows how to use AI. Same ways, Suresh is coming from a mechanical background, right? Some people are coming from a civil background, right? So even today, they are using computers for their work, for designing, AutoCAD, 3D Home. All those things are done on these tools, right? They are using computers, and I'm pretty sure in upcoming era, they all are like mechanical engineer, civil engineer, writer, creative people. Each and everyone would be using AI to leverage their life, to enhance their life, right? That's the what's the main aim of technology. You don't have to be scared, right? But you have to be like very careful, because you are going to be replaced by a human who knows how to use AI. So start implementing these things. Learn prompt engineering. You should know how to talk to a machine, na? You should know how to talk to an AI, right? And you know that Iron Man wali thing, like you have to talk to Jarvis. Hey Jarvis, can you create something for me? Something like that. So a very quick giveaway for you guys. This is something which I really love to share with people around me. I am a very AI and tech savvy person. So I personally use these tools on day-to-day basis. I use prompt engineering, and I usually connect with multiple tools, talk to them, and with the help of prompt engineering, I usually talk to Chat GPT, Midjourney, Docubat, Perplexity, and all of these tools help me around my some of the things. Like, like what I can say is each and every tool has helped me gain one of the best members. Chat GPT works as my writer, as my researcher. Midjourney help me as a, what we can say, as a graphic designer, creative strategist. Docubath helps me talk to any of my document. He acts as a document companion for me. Perplexity is anytime real time information I need, if Perplexity is there. Pi is someone where like I can simply talk to like more about my life, my personal life, my things. Microsoft Bing I use like a lot. Sometimes I don't have access to different tools, then Microsoft Bing becomes a thing. Miss Journey is just like Mid Journey. Sometimes Mid Journey gives me like results which are not upcoming. I go to Miss Journey. Playground AI is an amazing tool created by OpenAI for social media visuals and graphic designs. Firefly is an amazing tool, like which sometimes I use to create graphics and all those things. So you guys can take a screenshot for this and apply to in your daily life. And this is something which I want to share. Mostly we would be taking more things on the Q&A, but you guys can follow me on my social media if you have any questions, but we would be taking that questions as well. And thank you guys. Now we can move to the next segment of it.
Thanks so much, Yash. Yeah, it was really insightful, and it was not made look like a college lecture where after a afternoon good meal on a Saturday weekend, people would nap off or doze off. So I think everyone here is still alive and active and listening to your conversation. It was very nice and to the point, hitting the nail. So I have opened up the chat. People who wants to have some questions or some comments to share for Yesh on his topics or anything related to that, you can go ahead and post your questions now. Let me see some what I am getting already.
But like here we have like amazing people: Piyush, Abhay, Alan, Durga, Kiran, Ganesh, amazing people. Yeah, guys. On this day, like Saturday weekend, you guys have still chosen to learn something. It's pretty great. I'm really grateful for you guys. And again, thanks Docubat for hosting this. This is a learning session.
It's beneficial for each and everyone here. That's the main intention we had to organize this particular webinar and have you as a guest speaker here. It really suits the occasion.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gathering few questions and I'll read it out for you, and so you can pick up one by one.
Okay,
I think we
sure.
can read one by one so we can just answer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, Yes, I think I'll take the first one. So Garima is asking, she says, you said that you have designed and you emphasized on learning the principles and not tools. Can you elaborate on the principles of design?
Yeah. So technically, Garima, I come from a design background. I haven't studied designs, right? But there are some basic principles for designing, right? Using the color set, color schema, and all those things. And you would be seeing these things. Some people use Photoshop, some people use Figma, some people use Canva. But if you know which color can go with which color, right? The primary color should be, the secondary color should be. You should have that basic sense. Other than this, like there are structures, what we can say, proper structuring, proper balance of things, the font size, it should be consistent, consistency, the continuity, or what we can say, the margin and the spacing. All these things comes under basic knowledge, right? And when we know like how we can use all these basic techniques now, it doesn't matter whether you are using Canva, you are using like Canva or like Photoshop, or you are using Figma or XD. It doesn't matter, because like those basic principle will remain same. The same line would be used, the same color pattern would be used, same color schema would be used. So design principle means that sense. So I have like given you answer in that sense. If you have any more question around this, you can ask a follow up as well.
Okay. While she responds, I think Samreen has a question. She is asking like, how should tech creators organize their content on Instagram?
Well, honestly, like tech is changing on day-to-day basis, right? Every new day we are listening news about new phones, new technology, new things. I personally think as a tech creator, you should decide your niche. Niche in the sense whether you are creating content or matlab, it can be like you should create a content on laptop. So please stick to it for a certain time. If you are creating content on maybe like cell phones, so stick to it. If you are creating content on earphones, stick to it in the sense ki the technology is moving a lot. So you should stick to one niche and then talk about those niche, those news, right? And other than this, organizing means like more about make content which is trendy plus what we can say evergreen. So make that taste. Like for example, currently elections are coming, and I am a like AI creator, right? So I can tell about how like AI is helping us in doing elections, or like how EVM is like doing data analytics, right? So that would make a trendy content which is based on today, but this can be checked like even after some time, like if it becomes an evergreen topic. So I think every tech creator should make that content which is evergreen plus in his niche, because like if you are creating everyone, there would be less chances to go viral or less chances of getting a reach.
Yeah. Thanks, Yash. I think that answered Samreen. Piyush has a question, so it's not very clear, but what he intends to ask is, how do I start content creation?
Okay. So, Piyush, like amazing answer. I was expecting this question from many of us, but let me simply give you a very simple answer. This is the cell phone, and everyone have the smartphone, right? And like it becomes very matlab, like matlab, people think कि I need lights, I need camera, I need mic, I need setup and all those things. This is my fourth setup. Okay, this is my fourth setup. Like I have been changing it a lot of time. I'm learning these things day by day, small matlab, like small changes and all those things, right? But my first video, when you will see it, is very funny, right? But what I have done is I have made that courage to simply start the video like this, and simply like I have started recording, and you guys won't believe, like you just have to do this, and believe me, you don't have to post that video anywhere else. Simply on your camera and just start ki matlab like something like this ki, hi everyone, today is a lovely day. I have started video creation on this thing, and you guys, if you love me, you can follow, and if you want to listen more about things, do follow me. Matlab you simply have to create this video. It starts simple. Start creating. Earlier I know it would be like pretty scary, right? Like if you want to do, but I would just say ki record it for yourself. Do it for 5-10 days, then later think of like posting it. Even like if you are gaining some confidence in this now, that also makes sense. Okay, just start with your cell phone. You don't have to spend a lot. When you feel ki, yeah, you need the things, it is expanding, then you can maybe invest it.
Sure. Thanks, Yash. Sri has one question. She's asking, what AI tools have helped you the most with content creation? Out of all those you have listed, which ones are the that help you most?
Well, honestly speaking, now, there are two tools which I use on daily basis. So first is like Perplexity, because that is really good for research. So what I usually do is now I take Perplexity's document, make it in a PDF, and like all of the research I put in that particular document, and then I upload it in Docubath, right? Then I usually like talk to Docubath and say ki, like I want a particular research on this, or maybe a script on this. So I think like mostly like for my content creation, script plays an important role. So I personally use like this Perplexity and Docubath for like working on these things.
Great, yes. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. So I think we'll take one last question before we allow. I think we have very few more questions coming in, but I'll park it there. We'll do it after Sirisha has presented the remaining part of the uh, demo. Okay, so one last question. So we have Kiran asking, like, how can anime editors increase their use on YouTube?
Well, this is a very good question, Kiran. Kiran, I personally think, um, like on YouTube specifically talking about, so YouTube Shorts are amazing thing to do that. I would say start creating that content which is like searchable. Searchable means, like for example, if you are into anime, like I am also a bit into anime, so I know about like I think there are various famous like anime like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and Death Note. These are very famous ones, right? So try to create some link with these keywords which are more searching, like for example, Goku Death or Goku Reborn, something like those keywords, and start relating it with your content, and start using hashtag. Currently like YouTube don't have that kind of content on YouTube Shorts. So start using hashtag which is currently like under 50,000 like channel reach. Matlab when you will put the hashtag in the title now, there would be showing the reach. So under 50,000 would make a lot of sense for you, and start relating with the character, because like people fell in love with these anime creator. So you can do that, and like obviously consistency plays an important role. So I think that would be a thing.
Yeah, thanks, Yash. I think that answered almost to the point. Maybe if you don't mind, you can stay back on the call with us because team friends here are still posting their questions. But I'll give a few more minutes for Sirisha to finish her presentation with the document part, which is also equally useful and learning experience for all the audience here. Okay, I'll just keep your questions on hold for some time. We'll come
Sure.
back to yeah. Sirisha, it's over to you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, great insights. I could see the enthusiasm and the curiosity that entire participants here are showing, which is thanks a lot, Yash. And one point I wanted to add in what you told, right? Create a basic content. Just shoot a video, just put it there. I think across anything, when you look, I think that's a very important step, coming out of your comfort zone, right? We all love to be in our comfort zone, not ready to come out. But I think anything to start with, and also to streamline the entire thing, right? First of all, I think we need to come out of your comfort zone, like you said. And the second part, I think, is to find what is the value add that I'm going to give to the people, right? I think those two, if we are aware, I feel most of the it's a great way to take it forward, because content is there in the everywhere, right? But that's where docubat comes in, or all the AI and ChatGPT tool comes in. It is helping like to more what you say streamline the entire process, I think. But these two steps are within us, which we need to take to break any barriers and to just start flowing on any career that we are in, and that holds good for digital marketing. Yeah, Garima, we will do answer. Probably Yash will post it in the chat, or we will take back at the end of the day. Again, we have a Q&A session at the end of our session, so we will quickly take few more questions at the end. So coming to like how Yash told, we would want to give you this helpful tool which will enhance your performance, save your time. So all of us are crunch of time when we want to do things. How many agree with me that if I would be happy if I have some more time, right? So how many? Yeah, I can see so many thumbs ups coming. Yes, yes, I know, even for me, right? So we will see how docubat is going to save. So coming back, oh yeah, can you no, I can't see my screen. I'm just sharing my screen. Just a second, sorry. Fine. Yeah, can you see my screen now? Is it visible? Suresh, can you please confirm? Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, Sirisha, it's clear.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Just why today docubat, right? We did understand that digital marketing helps us in a lot of way. We got some good insights from Yash in all those tools. So we are talking about one of the tool which will help us in enhancing our performance. How is the question all of us have, right? So it does help. You can tell the content can be in a PDF. Like I said, it does support various file formats. So your content, like it can be your textbook or a research paper or some thesis report, or it can be a digital marketing content, or it can be a law document, it can be a long big bundle of research papers for doctors or PhDs, or even can be an entrepreneur who has lot of documents that they have to read regarding their business. It can be any document in many of the file formats. Do a document, you just upload it and start conversing, try to get all the answers that you want from document. And of course your data is safe and secure, because we know that in now the current world we don't want to share our data, and it is valuable for us, and we do provide you that safety and security along with the occupant. And one more interesting feature, because we want to support not just the abroad market and also our Indian market to a larger extent. So we do support almost around 20 plus Indian languages along with other international languages like Spanish or Swedish, and all that. We do support Telugu, Kannada, Hindi, and Malayalam. There are a lot of languages we do support. You can interact with the document in your local language. which is helpful. And as you saw a quick overview, we have a WhatsApp extension that is, uh, there is a difference for sure. On web, we have extra features, but the main agenda or the motto of the document is to ease your document management, which still holds very good in WhatsApp. Okay, you just upload any document. Your teacher asks you a presentation, or you have to quickly submit something in the office. However, right, it's just like tip of your fingertip. So, and it is adaptable and it's very interactive, which I'll just have a quick overview. And accuracy, as we know, always cross check, but you have a good amount of 90% of the data will be aligned with what is expected. Okay. And coming to, we have a new feature that is coming up. Stay tuned with our social media channels and follow us, so you will get a very, very interesting tool. Trust me. Trust me with that, so you will really enjoy that. So now let's go and quickly see what document is all about. Okay, so here first I would show how do you do it in a WhatsApp. I'll just click here, and there is a phone number which I'll share it at the end of the session. So you can either save that number and start interacting, or you can just go to the web page, link it to your phone, and just go there. Okay, so what happens is it will take you to the web page, and we can use our web. Of course, mine is connected. You can just scan your QR code and just get connected. So it will take a couple of seconds to load my WhatsApp based on my internet connection. Just let's hold for a second. Yeah. So I did try with the document earlier. So I did upload a document related to Isha programs. Okay. So what does it do? Okay, I'll just do an upload 1 second. So probably I'll take maybe mental health. So any document, like you saw, right? I have generative AI report. It can be my textbook, or it's a thesis document for me on how mental health is going to help, for mental health care professionals, and how they can support or contribute in this field. Okay, so it will take a couple of seconds. It will give you a summary, and also there are two things interesting. Is this is a summary of the document I uploaded earlier. Okay, so what it did for me, it did give a summary and also 3 suggestive questions it gave based on the document I uploaded. If I'm not sure and I know what I want to ask, of course you can ask whatever you want to, or you can just use these questions and go. So it did tell me about how this, it's a guidebook for healthcare providers, and probably I'll ask, give me a list of all mental health issues, because I'm not going with the follow-up suggestion that it gave me, but I want to ask my own questions because I'm clear on what I really wanted. So I just gave this question. So it will still give me, let's see what it gives for us. So here also it gave us 3 suggestive questions. So here, see, you can go here. So it gave me all the mental health issues, schizophrenia, mood disorders, anxiety, dementia, and all that. Along with that, one more interesting feature is, of course, along with the summary or the answer what I asked, it did give me 3 more suggestions if I want to follow what are the symptoms of schizophrenia, mood disorders, or you can again type your own question. And coming the last interesting part is, it gave me a share link. What does this do? This has a magic, right? So now I am a mental health care professional and I want to share this with my peer. I just can click or share this particular URL across my social media, Teams, WhatsApp, everything. And that person can see what all I have already conversed in the document. So, and you just can click continue to chat. And of course, because I already logged in, so if I log in, and you have 2 types of login. You can log in through your Gmail, or you can, if you're a WhatsApp user, you can just log in through your phone number also. Okay, there are 2 type of login, so either wise is fine. So the moment I logged in, so my friend shared this link with me, and the moment I logged in, this particular document gets added to my dashboard. And now the advantage of the web is right side, you do have a PDF viewer, which helps us to be more interactive. Of course, then it is very helpful if you have to ask a question. And here, if you see, so this is how you can see the previous chat, and also you can continue chatting. And there are so after again you converse, you can do share this link with again some of your peers or in social media or anywhere. If you are a digital marketer or if you're a student and you want to generate more content, you can share and ask for interaction and build a conversation, or you can interact with the document and get the entire information. And the best part, one more is, suppose there are two documents and I want certain questions to be answered from both the documents, you can make it as a group and upload. Okay. And here, what I would also, so here is a longer group. This is a social textbook for my entire year, and I can ask my questions. And here is a generative AI report that, so you can add any number of files. It can be 200 pages, it can be 300 pages, it can be any number of pages. Okay. So I asked, tell me about GPT-4. So I previously asked a question called what are generative to AI tools from India? So it gave me Bharat GPT, Lex, Jugalbandi, Kisan, Policy GPT, and all that. And here you saw my right side page got refreshed. The moment I'm asking any question, it will take me to the exact page where GPT-4 is there. You can see here, right? So any number of, so this document contains 48 pages and it routed me to where exactly my content is. So like that, there are so many features. There is a share feature. Like I said, you can directly share it to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, copy this URL and share across your friends, make groups and make interesting conversations. And yeah, there is a pricing plan. And here there are a lot of demo videos for you how to use if you have anything. And also we have a feedback form where you can connect with us for any more information or any more doubts that you have. Okay. So here, if you see, as a free user, I'll have 3 PDFs that I can interact with and 5 MB. The file size should not cross that. And if I want to become a premium user, I have a plan of monthly and yearly, but which has a wide range where I can access up to 30 MB of data with 300 PDFs. Interesting? Who found this application interesting?
Sirisha, can I pause you for a minute there?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so everyone friends here. So I think that the scheduled time was for 5 o'clock, but since we started almost 7 or 8 minutes waiting for participants to join, right? So if all of you are okay, can we stretch this for another 5-6 minutes? Can you raise your hands if you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a good number of hands, Sirisha. So we have another 1 minute maybe for you, Sirisha, then before we go to the Q&A.
Actually, I'm done. So that's what, as I told,
Yeah, maybe you can finish explaining that price plan.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, this pricing plan also is very, very self-explanatory. I would paste this. Yeah, Pallavi, can you please paste this link in the chat window so that they can start seeing the feel of it and understand? Okay. Yeah. So this is a clear difference. Like in the premium plan, I do can access 30 MB of data and 300 PDFs. And as I asked, so, and now you have, as I said, facts are there, share is there, group chatting is there, multiple language chatting is there. So how many people would in this seminar today feels this application is interesting or helpful for you in your careers? Thanks, Shri. Thank you. I can see a lot of love, lot of heart. Okay.
Yes.
So please keep your questions at the end. Again, as I said, 2-3 minutes we'll take for the Q&A. So I know this has a pricing plan, but as you guys showed the interest, showed up here for all of us, we want to give you a reveal or a surprise. So how many wants a surprise? How many are interested to try? All of us like surprises, right? Oh my God, so many hearts, so many thumbs ups. Thank you so much. So here, so you all can take a screenshot of this page. This is a WhatsApp number where you can interact. And in WhatsApp, we don't have any limit. you can chat with n number of documents. But of course, when you come to the web, we do have a restriction. After 3, it'll ask you, it'll pop up and tell please subscribe, because web do have a lot of other additional features also along with what we are providing in WhatsApp. So how many wants the code reveal that will happen right now? And can you, I think you all can read, right? What is the code reveal all about? You saw that 299 rupees we do charge for a month. But here today, on the occasion that you are present with all of us, and we want to inaugurate this with, offer with all of you, we are giving 3 months with 90% off. And that's a code for that. And it is, just let me mention, this code is only valid till Monday evening. Okay. So whoever wants can scan this or use a WhatsApp number to start a conversation. Okay.
Yeah,
So
friends. So
how many? Yeah, sure.
you can start posting your questions regarding related to DocuBath or related to Yash's topic.
Probably I would want us to pause for 30 seconds and want to see if they could access the code, because again, if any technical
Yes.
issues are there, we couldn't. So we'll ensure that, and then again we'll take a Q&A, Suresh.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you please keep your feedback with that, and this
Keep
is your
posting
code.
your questions here in the chat. We'll take it up
Yeah.
at the end.
So all of you guys, please note down this code. This is the code which will give you 90% discount. So which is just 29 rupees per month right now, which you can access this. And one more thing I wanted to show you, which is very interesting part, is suppose, okay, in the payment options, just give me a second. So we have a GPay or all the UPI methods, okay? So which will help you. You have a Stripe payment also in this pricing plan, just to be, yeah. So the moment I go here and I click, first redeem the promo code here, enter your promo code. The moment you enter welcome DocuBath 90, 90. The moment you submit, see, I get so my 299 plan became 29 rupees and I can go to plus. You can either do it through Stripe or the UPI payment. So this code holds good only till Monday. Once you get it for 3 months. So you can really use it, and we would love to hear your feedback, because we love learning. We love to enhance and improve always. And we have a feedback form which you can always get in touch with us and write